Michelle. How are you today?
Good, darling. How are you?
Good, thank you. Nice to see you again.
Same here.
Thank you. Can you tell me just one more time and kind of review as to why you came to see us and what your hair loss problems were?
Yeah, I started gradually, I would say for the last year or so. And my hair started to thin out a little bit. You know, I'm not really sure, I wasn't sure if it was genetics, if it had anything to do with my hormones or health, but I got to the point where I was very self-conscious when I walked out the door. And at this point, having to go to business meetings, I realized I had to do something for myself.
Yeah, yeah. All right, well, we had a consultation earlier.
Yes.
And we decided to design something specific for you, so we're going to do a custom order. We did a template and decided on the size that we're going to do for you. We're going to come right behind your hairline, about 1/8 of an inch, quarter to 1/8 of an inch. And we're going to come down just a little bit past your parietal ridge on the sides, just to give you not just hair up and through here, but to give it to where it had a blend area. A lot of times if we do just the top, it kind of is missing in through that blended area. We don't want you to look like you have something. We want it to look like it's an even density all over, and that's why we designed this particular size. So this is a custom design and order. We now have the product in.
Yes.
So what we're going to do today is, this is not prepared yet. This is how it comes in. It has a little bit of wave pattern. We ordered it with curl to match your specific hair texture.
Okay.
And this will be attached and applied today. We'll go right behind your hairline.
Color's perfect.
Yeah, color looks really good. So we're going to wet you down. We're going to wash the hairpiece as well, and then start by marking it out and tying it on.
Okay.
So what I'll do right now is mark it before we get you. Now, I like to hold on. These are just regular surgical hemostats. It just helps me to keep the product in place while I'm marking you. And it makes it really specific as to where it's going to be tied. It's very important to have it right where it belongs, so we get it as tight to your scalp as possible, so it does feel like your own hair. So this is basically just holding it in place.
Okay. It's very exciting.
It is fun. It's a little crazy at first because it doesn't exactly look like you.
It's great.
It looks a little crazy and wild. So we're just going to give some markings as to where we need to attach it. Wait till you see when it's wet how the curl is just going to bounce up just like your own curl. It's beautiful. I did nothing to the hair. I mean, I had washed it when it came in, just let it dry by itself.
So this is how it'll naturally dry.
It actually probably will dry just a little bit bouncier, especially because your hair will be integrated in between. So your curl will pick up some of this curl, and then together you won't notice a difference between your hair and my hair. They'll just blend. So we start out by ordering just a little extra length than you have, so that we can contour and form up to what your hairstyle will be. We always need something to cut off. Did you tell anybody you were doing this?
I did. My friends were very excited about it.
Good. The best is their response. They're all going to go, "What did you do? You look so much younger."
I know, I swear, just by having the piece on, I looked
Instantly having hair.
and a facelift.
Yeah. Yeah, people will ask. I have other clients that say, "Did you do something to your face?" Yep. So this is designed to have a flesh area, so that when your skin tone comes up underneath, it will look like your scalp, and you'll be able to part it anywhere in the designed parting that we did, and you'll be able to wear some bang and some back and not have anything showing in those areas. It'll just look like your hair and your scalp.
Okay.
So the attachment method I'm doing today are what we call non-surgical suture knots. There are many different attachments that different studios will use. There are fusion points, there are cylinders, there is a tracking method. This is one particular method we use here to help use the hair that you have without taking away the hair that you have. So we're holding on to about 10 or 15 hairs for about 8 weeks, and then we take it out and we'll move and hold on to 10 or 15 different hairs for the next 8 weeks. So we keep rotating the area that we're holding on to. In the interim, I would need to see you in 4 weeks just to kind of tighten them down a little bit, because your hair does grow. It'll start to get a little bit loose. And then as it gets loose, we tighten it, and then 4 weeks from there, you come in, we take it off and put it back on again. You'll be able to shampoo normally, blow dry normally, flat iron, curling iron. It's 100% human hair. You can basically live your life the way you normally do. It's just that you're going to have to visit the salon, every 4 weeks.
It's convenient.
And this hair will always look and maintain better than your natural hair will. It doesn't get as dirty as your natural hair does. Basically, your body oils will be absorbed by this hair, and it'll make it bouncier and shinier, versus when your body oils hit your hair, it separates and flattens and you see right through to the scalp. So basically, you really only need to shampoo once or twice a week. And in between, if you're wearing it curly, just spritz it with a little bottle, comb it out, scrunch it, you're on your way. And if you happen to have blown it straight, you can just put the curling iron or flat iron, just to get whatever sleeping kinks that you had back out and back into style. And you'll be the best looking girl when the hair is humid out and your hair is not flopping.
That's right.
They're gonna go, why does your hair look so good? So we're going to start by cutting. We're going to do about where your length is right now. We'll layer it a little bit more. Do you prefer a bang? Or do you prefer like a side swipe bang?
I like the side swipe.
Okay. Like you had more one length hair that came to here, and we can definitely leave it that way. You can leave it to where you basically just have like a slide in the front. It kind of keeps this away and you're all one length. Or if I take just a little bit of layering, so if I blend the bang back and blend your layers up, you'll get a little bit more even of a curl versus an A-frame of a curl.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because when it's long, it puffs this way. But when you get layer into it, it actually softens and rounds the whole look to it.
Okay.
What would you prefer?
The layer with the...
Do a little more movement and bounce to it versus the hang. Yeah. So let's just do a little bit of a, crunchy blow dry and see how that looks. And then we'll do a little bit. I won't even have to dry it all the way, just most of the way so you can kind of see the curl bounce in it.
Okay.
And then we'll blow it out. That's amazing. I'll say touch it, feel it. I want you to kind of get your hands in there and not be afraid of it.
So it's perfect, even with the winter line. The hairline is perfect.
You still have your hair in front.
Yeah.
Your little girls are out there. And you don't necessarily have to part your hair. You can kind of just let it fall where it wants to fall. And then mousse makes curlier hair a little more ringlety, so I tend to use mousse on curl. And then diffuse is the key to getting curly hair looking perfectly ringleted. So we're gonna make sure the hair is wet, because you don't want it half dry, you want it wet.
Okay.
And then you diffuse from wet, and that's what really bounces it up. If you let it dry halfway, it drags, and then you're only curling this end. If you do it from the wet, you get the root all the way through the end dry.
Thank you.
Look how cute she looks already. We're gonna blow it out straight too, but I just wanted her to see what it looks like when you dry it curly.
Wow, looks just like her.
Doesn't she look young?
Oh my god.
Like she just
Young, fresh, between the makeup,
Yeah,
the hair. There's those eyebrows too. I love
the eyebrows.
I love it. It looks like it just finished
Everything
your
pops.
place.
Amazing.
Super sexy.
I
cute.
mean,
This is your worst look. No, seriously, this is going to be the worst. Right, this is the worst. This is the worst it gets.
oh my God.
It is super cute. I want to take a couple pictures before we
Okay.
blow it straight.
I like your highlights in it too.
The color is.
It's very, I'm saying it's so comfortable. I mean, it really is comfortable. It's not thick. It's not, it's just perfect.
And you don't have to wear as much to your face. Like you can definitely push back and have more of the curl kind of away. So it opens you up a little bit more.
I liked it before.
You like, people do like that kind of mysterious, sexy in my face kind of look, you know? And that's not even
I'm
dry
young
all
enough
the
for
way.
it now.
You are. You are definitely young enough for it now.
Thank you. I really do.
We're going to blow it straight this time so that you can see what it looks like when it's blown out and straight. Alright, so we just blew it all straight, and we can put just a little bit of curl. You can use curling iron, you can use flat iron, whatever. Really cute.
Perfect with that hair.
I love the highlight in there. It turned out really nice.
Beautiful. I totally forget what I looked like before already.
That's good. You forget.
That's beautiful.
And it feels okay.
Feels great. Very natural. Very soft. I don't feel a lot of pressure though.
No?
No, I really don't.
You thought you were going to feel that.
Yeah. You know, I was prepared for that. A little bit of tightness, and it's actually very comfortable. It's beautiful.
Super cute. Good girl. Super cute. All right. How do you feel about your new hair?
I feel wonderful. It's funny because I was talking to my friends. I sent them some photos. They couldn't believe it. I've known my friends for quite some time, and they've noticed the progression of my hair loss. Some of my friends told me I looked like I did even 15 years ago. My hair is very healthy. It's very soft. It feels very natural. I could run my fingers through my hair and it goes right back into place. I'm very excited. I'm glad I did this. And for all of you girls and even guys that are watching this video, do it for yourself. You deserve it.